Good morning, second graders. Today is Monday, April 13th, 2020. I'm going to start telling a fun fact of the day during our morning messages. Today's fun fact is a shrimp's heart is in its head. Last week, we read the second Magic Treehouse book together. Before we started, I told you some information that I learned while researching the author. This week, we're going to read Peter Reynolds' books, and I think it would be beneficial to do the same. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about him. Peter Reynolds is an author and illustrator of children's books. He was born in 1961 in Canada, and he has an identical twin brother named Paul. Peter and Paul have collaborated on several children's books together, so that means that they've worked together to write books. Now, Peter Reynolds lives in Dedham, Massachusetts, which is about 25 minutes from Lexington. He is a co-owner of his family's bookstore, and the bookstore is called the Blue Bunny Bookstore. Peter is best known for writing children's books about being creative, true to yourself, and expressing yourself. Now that you know a little bit more about him, we're going to read a book that we have actually read in class together, and it is called The Word Collector. The Word Collector by Peter Reynolds. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps, some people collect coins. Others collect rocks, some collect art. Some collect bugs, others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerome, what did he collect? I think you guys know the answer to that question. Jerome collected words. He collected words that he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words that he saw. Certain words just jumped out at him, like this one on the Willow Tea Shop board. He collected words that he read. Certain words popped off the page. This one says emerald. Short and sweet words, spark, bloom, drift, and dream, or two-syllable treats. Treasure, motif, candid, hover, glimmer, and whisper. And multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. Kaleidoscope, guacamole, geometry, wonderful, and symphony. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. Aromatic, vociferous, and effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited for their meaning. Molasses, torrential, smudge, bellow, and Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, that's funny. I noticed that he wrote smudge here with a big smudge, so he rewrote it so we could see it. I love the little details he has in these books. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. But one day, while transporting them... Jerome slipped, and his words went flying. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had been jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. I see his hand on his chin there. That makes me think he's thinking about something. Sometimes my mom does that when she's thinking. Jerome began stringing words together. Whisper, symphony, electric, and peace. Words he had not imagined being side by side. Savor, dreams, cascading, and stars. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. Those poems moved and delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful. He's telling someone, I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. And you matter. And he's telling that to a little dog. How sweet. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. Look at them all over the floor, or all over the table, rather. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. There he is up at the top. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about, collecting words from the breeze. Wow, I'm looking at this picture, imagining what that would be like, to just be down below and have words raining down on you. Looks like they're having a lot of fun. Oh boy. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. And this message says, reach for your own words, tell the world who you are, and how you will make it a better place. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. The end. All right, go ahead and get to work, you guys. Have a wonderful Monday. Remember to post some work on Seesaw and let me know if you have any problems or need help with anything. Bye.